BG7 TV is in the Chicago downtown office of Turkish Airlines, and we're going to talk to Turkish Airlines representatives. Can you introduce yourself?
My name is Levent Selvili. I'm the general manager of Turkish Airlines in Chicago and Midwest region.
My name is Cenk Öcal. I am general manager of Bulgaria.
What makes Turkish Airlines different?
Turkish Airlines has been chosen as the best airline of Europe 3 years in a row by Skytrax. And this is not a statistical detail. It is the vote of 18 million passengers. So apart from this, we are coming from a country where hospitality is the biggest asset. So we treat our passengers not like our passengers, but our guests.
So what you're saying is that your customer service exceeds customer expectations?
Sure. That has been also proved by the surveys. We have been chosen as the best business class catering in the world this year by Skytrax again. So we are giving a candlelight dinner in our aircraft. So they can have a candlelight dinner in the aircraft.
That's very romantic. How many destinations do you travel to?
Turkish Airlines now flies to 246 destinations around the world. And this is in 106 countries. That makes us the most countries flying airline in the world.
Is this one of the reasons why Kobe Bryant and Messi advertise your airlines? I just saw them in your lobby.
Sure. They are our brand ambassadors, and we are very open to all around the world, and these are our brand ambassadors. Yeah.
Tell us something about the flight Chicago, Bulgaria.
Chicago, Bulgaria flights. We have daily 2 flights from Bulgaria to Turkey. That makes a great connection from Chicago to Sofia plus Varna. We are planning to open Varna destination as a second destination in Bulgaria. We have a really great connection from Chicago. When you fly to Istanbul, with a 1.5 hour connection time, you are flying back to Sofia. People has some concern about it. They do not want to pass on Bulgaria to Istanbul and go. They are thinking that they are going back from Istanbul to Bulgaria with the passing on it. But when you look to the total elapsed time of the flight, it is really much more better than the others. When we check from the systems, our connection time, our elapsed time, and also the prices.
What does elapsed time mean?
Elapsed times means the starts of journey from the Chicago to Sofia or Varna. From the start of this flight departing from Chicago to the arriving to the Sofia means elapsed times. Between this, we are flying to Istanbul. Between Istanbul, when the passengers arrive to Istanbul, they have a 1.5 hours waiting time, and after this connection time, they are taking the Sofia flights, and when you count these 2 flights time, this total time is the elapsed time, and it is much better than the others. So this shows.
So
that
your total time, your elapsed
Yes.
time in comparison to other airlines is better.
It is around 14 hours 40 minutes the total time when one of our passengers depart from Chicago. 14 hours 40 minutes later, he or she will be in the final destination in Sofia or in Varna.
Who operates your connection flights from Istanbul to Sofia?
We have our own flights from Istanbul, Sofia, so they are not going to change any airline. Their baggages are transferring directly from Chicago to Sofia, our Sofia flight, so they do not need to pick up their luggages in Istanbul to take it to the Bulgarian airline flight. So they are leaving their baggage in Istanbul and in Chicago and receiving it in Sofia, the final destination.
So I want to also add a remark over here. The passengers wants to travel from United States to Sofia. You know, they will be able to go and stop. If they want, they can have a stopover in Istanbul, which is one of the greatest cities that people want to travel to. So they can have a nice vacation or a little bit stay in Istanbul if they like to, because we give free of charge stopover in Istanbul if they want.
And one more thing I do want to add for our new Varna destination.
Varna.
Varna destinations, we do have more than 8 hours connection time. In this connection time, we are arranging some city tours at Istanbul, so our passengers find the chance to have some city tours. If there has been more connection time in some days, we are arranging also some free hotels to them to stay there and take the morning, next day's morning flight to reach to Varna. So in one flight, they will have a chance to see both Istanbul and reach to final destination Varna.
So your connection time is longer and your elapsed time is longer for the Varna flight, but for the Sofia flight, you have a short elapsed time.
Connection, but for Sofia, we do have a 1.5 hour. This sounds really great for this type of connection flights. Minimum 1.5 hour needs for the passengers moving from one aircraft to the other one. But for the Varna, we have other options that we can arrange our passengers some special attractions and activities during these waiting hours. They will find a chance to have a free city tour, or in some cases, in some days, they will have a chance to have free hotel accommodation, which will be covered from Turkish Airlines.
Varna, we know, is a seaside resort. Is this flight seasonable only for during summer?
No, this is a scheduled flight, not a seasonal flight. This will be whole the year. We are expecting so many things, so many tourists from all around the world. Our aim to come to Chicago is one of our aim is to promote these destinations as well.
So you want to promote Bulgaria as a tourist destination?
Yes, exactly. We have been. I do not know that there has been really wonderful city in Bulgaria, seaside city, with the accommodation where it's very cheap. It has now Turkish Airlines is really a great alternative for Varna to be reached with, and we are expecting really so many people from all around the world, especially from Chicago.
Well, do you work with the tourist industry in Bulgaria in trying to accomplish this goal?
Yes, we have been meet with our minister, Bulgarian tourism minister. They are supporting us. Really, we take great support from the ministry. We have been so many times in some meetings. We came to Istanbul together at the Emit Fair to promote this destination with Mr. Branimir Botev. He supports us very much, and for the opening also we are going to have so many support from the government side of the Bulgaria.
Bulgarian customers are sometimes, especially now in economic crisis situation, sensitive towards the price. What can you say about your ticket prices?
We are aware of this. That's why we are paying special attention to the society in Chicago. That's why we are here. Bulgarian community, yes, exactly. That's why we are here. We came to search for the market, and for the beginning, we are going to create some special prices from Chicago to Bulgaria. It will start from 7 or 800 total with the taxes. This really sounds very attractive.
A round trip to Bulgaria will cost around $800.
Approximately it will be $800, but it depends on the availability of the aircraft
With the taxes.
with the taxes, exactly. Now that's why we are going to be aggressive on this market. We do know that there is a potential here from Chicago to Bulgaria. We will be very happy to take some part in this market, and we are ready to serve our customers. As our general managers said, that we have a best catering, best services that are awarded in 2 years in a row. We are the best airline in Europe. We have chosen. That's why we want this society to use Turkish Airlines one time, and we are sure that they are going to be used after that, and they will not use the other airline.
So what you're saying that because we talked about the customer service and now about your planned discount prices promotion, that the combination of prices and customer service, no other airline can beat you.
Yes, exactly. We are really very aggressive, and we are trusting ourselves. In the past 10 years, we grow up really very well. So when you look to our flying destinations, we are flying more than 246 destinations, and it will be Varna will be the 247th one. So in the country base, it is more than 106. When you compare it with the others, we are really growing very fastly, and this growing, we never lose our quality. While we are growing, we grow our quality and services as well.
As long as we're still talking about the flight Chicago Sofia and Chicago Varna, most of the transatlantic flights, the airlines require only one piece of baggage, permit only one piece of baggage to the passengers, and they have to pay for the second one. What about Turkish Airlines?
Yes, this is the really one of the great tactic of some airlines. They are decreasing the total price of the air ticket, but when the passenger goes to the check-in, they are telling that they have a right to carry only 20 kilos. How one transatlantic passenger can carry 20 kilograms during their journey?
So what you're saying is that this is tactics, special tactics of some airlines
to attract people, yes.
To attract people with cheaper tickets.
Yes, cheaper tickets always attracts people, but they do not know at the check-in what they are going to face with, because everything has been happened until this moment. You had paid your ticket, you have take your luggage. When you come to the check-in, they are telling that you have to pay more than $200 for the second one, or the baggages that you have. It is more than $155 something. But Turkish Airlines gives their passengers right to have 2 pieces of baggages, and each baggage is 23 kilograms. Plus, they will have a right to have 8 kilograms hand baggage with them.
Carry-on
Baggages. So we gave more than 30 kilograms right to our passengers. This makes really around $300 benefits. If they will fly with Turkish Airlines, they will have right to carry more than 50 kilograms of baggages, and this is really will be very how to say beneficial for our passengers who are flying from Chicago to Bulgaria.
What type of airlines do you use for your transatlantic flights?
From Chicago, we fly with Airbus A330 aircraft.
is this one of the most advanced aircrafts?
Sure, sure. We have a fleet of 232 aircrafts, and they are very, very young in age. So the average fleet age is 6.5 years, and this makes Turkish Airlines one of the youngest fleets amongst Europe. So we have.
So what you're saying is that you have one of the newest equipments.
Sure, we have one of the newest equipments in the world, and also newest entertainment system in the aircraft. So they have audio on demand, video on demand for all the passengers, including economy class. They can watch the recent movies, live TV,
and internet as well. During the flight, we'll have internet. So no, you do not feel that you are flying. You are doing your business. You are enjoying yourself during the flight. So this makes these 10 hours flight pass fastly, and with these entertainments that we have in our business class, you are feeling as if you are at your home. We have a flat seats that you can sleep whenever you want.
We have the youngest fleet in Europe, and we also have, as I told you, we have the the best in-flight catering award from Skytrax. And apart from that, we have the most advanced in-flight entertainment system for the passengers.
So you mentioned that you have internet on the airplane. Is this only for the business class passengers or for all passengers?
No, it's for all the passengers. For the time being, it's free of charge, but it's not available on all of our aircrafts. They have been modified to have it.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it will be in all of our intercontinental flights free of charge to our passengers.
And when they can use this internet while the airplane is cruising on a cruising altitude, or on takeoff, or when they are arriving?
So they can only use it when it's in the cruising altitude.
Mm-hmm.
Using of the electronic devices while on takeoff and landing is prohibited by the authorities, but they can use it in the flight level, and they will gonna have 10 hours of flight time to use the internet.
What is the best way for the Bulgarians in Chicago to purchase a ticket from Turkish Airlines?
So the simplest way is to go to the webpage www.turkishairlines.com, and they can buy their ticket from our webpage. They can choose their seats. This is the easiest way. But if they want to go to their travel agents and buy it from them, it's also possible.
Do you give any discounted rates to the traveling agencies serving the Bulgarians in Chicago and in the United States?
From time to time, but our internet prices will be also comparable to all of the agencies' prices. I mean, they will not receive a big difference between the agency and our internet.
How safe are Turkish Airlines in comparison to other distinguished airlines?
So, as I told you, we have 233 aircraft, which their average age is 6.5, is one of the youngest amongst Europe. And we have a Turkish Airlines technical department that has been certified by FAA, Federal Aviation Administration.
Where do you have this department? Here in Chicago, here?
No. It's in the head office in Turkey, Istanbul.
Mm-hmm.
We maintain our aircraft to the all required U.S. civil aviation and European civil aviation requirements. So they have been very well maintained, and Turkish Airlines technics department, which maintain our aircraft, they also maintain a lot of international airlines, very well-known international airlines. They do their maintenance in Istanbul in our maintenance base.
So you not only have one of the newest equipment, not only have your technical department and take care of the maintenance of your equipment, but also even help other big airlines maintain their airplanes.
Sure, sure. Apart from that, even Turkish Airlines also begin to produce aircraft seats in Istanbul. We are now building new aircraft seats for all around the world, and we are doing some other aircraft parts by Turkish Airlines associated technical center.
So there are some Turkish subcontractors working with airplane manufacturers.
Sure, sure. Turkish Airlines have a project called Habom, and they do a lot of parts for Boeing, Airbus, and military aircraft also.
What do you want to say in conclusion to the Bulgarian viewers in Chicago and in the United States?
I would like to invite them because we have historical grounds. We look like each other. We share the same roots. We share same cuisine, and we enjoy the same way of enjoying the life. So I would kindly ask them to try once Turkish Airlines, and they will feel like they're at home. So this is my suggestion. Thank you.
And Levent Bey will going to farewell them, and I am going to welcome them in Bulgaria.
We'll be cleared for departure.